Now I'll take you on a tour of the outside of my villa and the general grounds of the resort. This place is really huge, so yeah, we'll do it in sections. I won't show you everything. That would take hours. So here we are. I have number 300. There's about 310 of these units here, which is pretty amazing. And they're all just dotted around the place with trees and grass in between. Lots and lots of wildlife. Oh, there's a rabbit. And we were warned not to keep our windows open because we would find a possum inside our house if we did that. And lots of these swamp hens walking around as well. For some reason they call them purple swamp hens here. I've always known them as eastern swamp hens. And just down the road here, look, we've got the resident flock of Cape Barren geese grazing on the lawn. Oh look, the three in front are actually chicks. Can you see? They're quite young, with their two parents who are getting a little bit agitated about how close I'm getting. And once again, we've got another swamp hen over here. Last night on my way to dinner, I came across a possum who I had a nice conversation with. Was just hanging out on the ground, having something to eat. We've been strictly told not to feed the animals. Now we're coming towards what they call the health centre, which is where they have the pool and gym and spas. You can see here they've put plastic protectors around the bases of the trees. I'm assuming that's to protect them from the animals that might eat them, because if you look over here, these ones have been completely denuded. So I'm not sure whether that's possums or koalas that are doing that, but it's good to see they're doing something to try and keep the trees alive. So I won't go inside because there'll be people swimming in there, but there's a lovely indoor heated pool, which I haven't tried yet. Probably shouldn't take photos of people in their bathers. If we go down here around the outside of the health centre though, you can see the outdoor pool, which is not getting a lot of use today. Not surprisingly, because I think it's probably at best about 12 degrees at the moment. If you look up the back of the health centre though, there's a heated spa up there on the deck and another heated spa over there next to the outdoor pool, which I might try out later. People are using it, so it must be nice and warm. Oh, this grass is really wet. I'm not going to be able to get in here close without getting all muddy. Anyway, you can see the spa there, so I'll try that out later. And we have all these lovely walking paths that lead around the resort, so I'll just follow my way along here and show you a bit more in a minute. Here's part of the walking path. I think they said there's something like 7 kilometres of walking trails through the resort, so I'm not going to be able to manage to explore all of those. Not quite up to that, but look at this. There's also wetlands, which explains the abundance of swamp hens. They're just loving it. And next to the resort seems to be some farmland. So we'll be able to see that when we get a bit further up and look through the gap in the trees up here. So currently on the edge of the resort. This big grassy area over here often apparently has wallabies on it, although I haven't actually seen any yet. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. I did see a kangaroo hopping through the paddock next to us. Oh, here we are. This morning. So there you go. It's a nice bit of farmland and countryside, which is very pleasant. And down here this morning in these bushes I saw a beautiful flock of firetails. But I don't think they would even show up on the camera. Probably not even a point trying to capture those. Looks like I spoke too soon. I'm sure it's impossible for you to see, but there is a blue wren right ahead of me. And I was really hoping I'd get to see blue wrens here, because they are my favourite little birds. He's just hopping around on the path down there. And I can hear the firetails making the noise they make. So they're definitely around. I'm sure that little wren, it looks like a juvenile, I think. He's trying to, oh, he's pulling a little earthworm out of the path. I have no idea if you're going to be able to see this. Can you see him? There he is. Oh, look. That's so cute. And there's his little girlfriend. Here's another part of wetlands. Looks like they've just got a really long chain of these ponds all joined together, just running right across the resort. I can hear heaps of frogs in there. And there's also some Maine geese or wood ducks pecking on the grass over there. So the wildlife is just loving it. So there you can see the path that I've just walked up, and I'm heading in that direction back towards the main reception area. So that wetland that I showed you before is on the left there, just here. And there's that farmland, and I can see a kangaroo, but at least I could before it's disappeared. And look, we're going to go up here and say hello to this horse. Here's our lovely horse friend. The farmland all over in this direction. And then if you can see cars in the distance over here, they are on the main road that leads into Cowes. This is a very interesting building over here. Oh, another little family of Cape Barren geese. And then this is the resort here, leading back down the hill. And these trees have been absolutely decimated. Something has totally eaten them. It's kind of drizzling now. Never mind, that's my own fault for not wearing my raincoat. I was optimistic. Anyway, if you can see over in this direction here, that's where the reception area is, which we're going to head towards along this path. And then with more of the villas over here on the right. And the creek down here that runs down through the wetlands. Coming to a fork in the road here, I think I need to go left, but luckily I have a map in my pocket. And there's lots of these little maps along the way, so you don't get lost, because it would be very easy to get lost. If we go through here, there's another wetland. So this is another outdoor pool up here, and another tennis court behind the main reception area. I can only imagine how packed with people this must be during the peak season. Luckily I'm here in peaceful season. It's not too busy at all. Oh, and hello. We have some white ducks. Hello, guys. Oh, there's another one over here. Running to catch up. Look at him go. I don't know where they're going, but they're very determined about it. And if we keep going back up here, we shall see another pond. That's where the ducks have come from. There we are. Oh, very nice. Ahead of me is the pizzeria. That's only open during summer, and I won't film too much around here because this is where all the people are hanging out. Near reception, where the restaurant is, they've got an outdoor fire pit and places for people to hang out, which is very nice. There's also another gym and a playground, a whole heap of cool stuff over that way. And there's the main car park at the entryway. Coming around here to where I met my little possum friend last night when I was trying to find my way to the restaurant in the dark, which was fun. Oh my goodness, there's more. I can't believe how many Cape Barren geese they've got here. Look at them. There's another little family just hanging out there. And here we are, going over a little bridge. The wetland has some swamp hens waiting around in the edge of it. And over here on the other side, this is the one I showed you before where the white ducks were. And then if we go back through here, we can find our way back home. Oh look, here's an interpretive sign to tell us what we can expect to find. Swamp wallabies, echidnas, possum, blue-tongued lizard. So far out of those I've only seen the possum, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Okay, so I've just come off that path and I've crossed the road and I'm heading into the road where my villa is, Cushionbush Drive. I have to walk down here. If you can see ahead of me, there's a little enclosure for bins. So they actually have recycling here, which is really pretty good for a touristy place. I'm pleased to see that. And there's our little family of Cape Barren geese, still hanging out where they were, where I saw them at the beginning of this video. Hi there, little friends. Look at those cute babies. Look at you standing on one leg. Hey. So yeah, there's the recycling receptacle. And that's my villa in front of us. Looks like I'm finally learning my way around. Of course, there's lots more. I haven't even begun to explore in that direction. But like I said, over 300 of these villas on this property. I think it's something like 65 acres. So, yeah, it's quite a lot to explore here.